you to please take another look at that and do not be too quick to throw them away. Don't throw that baby out with the bathwater.
It begs the question, though, Commissioner, how do you get the best candidates? How do you do that?
It's about selection. Our standards are now, Dr. Wisdom, let me tell you, pretty stringent requirements. I visited with the commandant of the college just 2 days ago. Because we're looking now at taking in a group of 35 officers as early as next week. Okay. We're going to roll another 2 squads later in the year. Also indicated in the plan, we're increasing those numbers. When they explained to me what was required physically, I believe today I might fail. If I made an application, I might fail.
Even in your thin, boyish days?
Absolutely. Very stringent. We've got young people failing. All right, and so we've taken that to another level. So it begins with selection. All right, and so we're saying you come in at a good level, and the screening is done correctly. Your hands are clean, because we're going to do the vetting inquiries to ensure that that is so.
Does that vetting continue, by the way, all
yes,
along the way?
And that's ad hoc. We can do that as we go along if we have a suspicion of a problem.
Okay.
And so, Dr. Wisdom, we try to take the best candidates coming in. And I said before, and as I said in the plan, not necessarily someone with a degree. We'd love to have you with a degree, but we're not screening people out because they don't have a degree. Yeah. But if you make the requirement, the standards, and you're in, then we provide you 6 months of rigorous training, and we try to get you to the level that you should be at, so that upon walking out of the police training academy, you are able to discharge your duties as a police officer in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and to do so efficiently and effectively.
Okay. And consistently.
And consistently. And I'm very encouraged by what we're turning out now.
Commissioner, again, one of those questions, you're going to talk to the Commissioner, you got to ask him this one. It's in the area of police myths, police officer myths. Why no white policemen? Why not more white policemen? Is this real? Does this matter?
It's an interesting question, and I'm going to answer you in a way that might seem a bit strange, because I don't see it as white or black or any other hue in between. I hear your question. It's a respectful question, and I got it. But I see it in another way. I believe that when we move to getting the best that we have to offer in the service of the country, you will see the diversity that you were just asked about. Okay. My point is this. The average child that graduates from an institution, a private institution with very good grades, BGCSEs, heads off to college or university, or goes into some other private arena and does not look to the police organization. Those children that are in college, or young people in colleges and universities, very few, except for forensics. Or 1 or 2 other, very few specializations, will not look to the Royal Bahamas Police Force. That is a signal to me and to our organization that we have not got it right, that the appeal is not correct at the moment.
Okay. In terms of that outreach?
Absolutely. Okay. So we're not disrespecting anyone, and I won't speak disparagingly about anyone, except to say, I'm not sure that in the pecking order, we're getting our best. Okay. And if we start to attract our best, you'll see diversity. Okay. Because you'll see them in any range of colors. They'll all be Bahamians. Yeah. At any range of colors.
And that's the point. Huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you'd be surprised at the parents that you'll speak to, people that you know very well. And if you were to dare say, geez, your young son is a fit-looking young man, why don't you have him join the police force? You be honest and tell me what they'll tell you. The response. We're talking about our families. Yeah. We're talking about Bahamians. Dr. Wisdom, you'll only get what you give.
Gotcha. Okay. Commissioner, we've come to the end of the interview. I have a million more questions, but we don't have to save the world today. We can talk again and again and again. I want to thank you again, but I'd like you to speak to this community. I'd like you to look into the camera, if you care to, and tell them how they ought to feel, how you think they ought to feel, or anything you want to say to this audience about this Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Absolutely. I'm proud to tell all of our people that we have a rich legacy, a wonderful organization where the majority of our people are committed to the service of this country, the people of this country, we will all continue to make our best contributions on a daily basis to make this Bahamas a safer place for all of us to live, to visit, to work, and to play. We cannot do this alone. We need your support. We need every well-meaning Bahamian, every well-meaning resident of this country to fall in love with the Bahamas again. That is what we've done. I'm madly in love with the Bahamas, and I've encouraged and I'm encouraging on a daily basis our people to continue to embrace this lady called the Bahamas and to love her fiercely. That is what we need. If we point fingers, we're not going to get it done. If we play personalities, we're not going to get it done. This is not about whether you like Mr. Greenslade or Commissioner Greenslade or any other name that you can put out there. This is about our best contributions on a daily basis to reclaiming our fair land and making the Bahamas a safer place for all of us to live, to work, to visit, and to play.
Commissioner, thank you so much for having Cable 12 here in your house, and we wish you all the best.
Dr. Wisdom, thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another edition of Conversations. Today we spoke with the current Commissioner of Police, Ellison Greenslade. Again, we wish him all the best, and we wish that you would reach out and help this gentleman and his force. It is your force. This has been Conversations. Take care.
Thank you.